Good afternoon, everybody. Nice to be back. Nice to come back here and do some more videos. Anyway, I know I'm a bit late and the horse is bolted. I just want to wish Mickey Steele all the best on his release, and I hope he has quite a few years left in him to outsee the court case if it re-happens and he has his eviction squashed. So I'm not going to go on no more. I wish you all the best, Mickey. I'm glad in deep down that you have got out. I know it's taking his time, and just go and prove you're innocent, mate, and shut certain people up. That's all I can say. Good luck to you. Anyway, I went to hospital. I had my hernia done, so I went on the Thursday morning at 7:30, kick-off time. First on the fucking out the gate. Got there, the consultant come, put a felt tip mark round where he's operating, and said, "You'll be down soon." So I went down to the operation table. He asked me if I wanted to have an injection in below the spine to freeze the bottom part of my body or be put out. Being a coward what I was, I said, "I'm no way am I watching you carve down there." So I was put out. The operation took an hour and a half. I was taken to a ward where I come through recovery, and I had this big hairy man looking at me saying, "Brian, you all right? Brian, wake up now, you all right?" Anyway, I woke up, I went onto the ward, I had a bit of toast and a coffee, and then I was discharged because they needed the beds. I went home with the wife. She took me home in the car, and then an hour later I was rushed back in hospital in pain. I was put straight in the drip, a few blood tests done, and they found out that my bladder had stopped working. So that was it. I had to have a bag fitted, not a Tesco's bag or a Morrison's bag, a bag. So this nurse come, male nurse I must say, with this long fucking tube and stuck it down my tinkle tocker. It was painful. And he put a bag in the other end, and the fluids all went in the bag. I had to sleep with the bag that night, which wasn't very nice because every time I moved it hurt my tinker tocker. So I had injections and medication, and the bladder started working again. It's like the heart, it pumps. So they gradually pulled the tube out of my yes again, and that was fucking funny. But then I was released, and now I feel a lot better, and I know it sounds disgusting, but I can use the bathroom now properly. So I'm back. Now, has anyone watched that Liquid Bullet last night? I was on with Susan. Right, I can understand people there. I've seen some of the remarks. I think they're quite disgusting, really. You know, what they're saying about her. But you have to look at her record. Now, she worked for the police. She helped in 3 murder cases. Okay? Now, if she was that crap at her job, they wouldn't have employed her. And she does other things. Now, some of the things she came out with were very dark, and I did not understand them, because by the sounds of it, I am like a computer. I pass away and I come back if I don't follow the right line. That's fair enough, the way she put it over. I don't understand it. But what I'm getting at, when they asked me questions about what I like to ask Craig questions, I was a bit nervous up front, because I thought if I say something, they're going to say, "You silly fucker." But in the end, I did. I asked what happened that night, and I got my replies from Craig. Not probably the replies I wanted as such, but then I should have made myself more clear. And I asked her, what I'm getting at, I asked her if Mark Randall was there that night, and he was in a distance. Okay, she's clarified that from my brother. I've asked her if they were blocked in, and they was, by another vehicle. I asked if there was a policeman there, and if you listen to her carefully, there was a bent police officer there. But what I'm saying is, I have a letter from Mark Randall's wife, Jackie Randall. I've had it for a few months. I ain't put it out there yet because I've been asked not to by a few people that are doing podcasts. They'd like to get it on theirs, so I haven't put it out there. But everything question I asked on Jackie's letter, she answered. And she answered the right answers that Jackie put on the letter. So it makes me think, you know, what she says is true. Because why would Jackie lie? Jackie has no reason to lie. And Jackie come out with the answers well before the lady gave me them last night. And the reason I left, yes, you got a little bit upset when you start talking about dead people and your brother and someone standing behind me. The reason I did leave, because my kitchen went very cold and I got chills as though someone was standing behind me. Even the cat ran out the kitchen. So it did panic me a little bit, and I just switched off and went into the front room where the wife was, and I felt a little bit warmer. So maybe my nan was standing behind me as a guide to me, because everything she described is my nan. What she described about Craig is true. Money issues and pushing his weight about and that lot. But at the end of the day, she answered the questions I wanted to ask. Was Mark Randall there that night? Yes. Distance. Were they blocked in by another vehicle? Yes, they was. Was there a police officer there? Yes, a bent police officer. So I'm not being funny or rude, and people can call me as much as they want in here. It does not bother me. Billy Jasper's theory goes out the window to me. Because if what I have seen in this letter, what that lady told me, whether you believe her or not, or whether you think she's some sort of nutter, that's your opinion. Which I think is a bit rude, really, with all the qualifications she's got and what she does. And I know she did go on a bit about some of the things she does in life and what she knows. And like I say, it confused me, and I just couldn't believe what she was saying, some of the things. But at the end of the day, you never know, do you? What lays in store for us after this life. So any day, look, give your opinions. Don't be rude. Don't be rude to Susan. If I ask you, just turn around and say you don't believe her, you do believe her. There's no need to really be rude, is there? So anyway, look, tomorrow I'm coming back tomorrow. I was waiting for a lift. I was gone home, and my son has gone to the hospital to do a blood test, so I'm still waiting here. Otherwise, I'd have been on my own now. So anyone in the distance near the air want to pick me up and give me a lift home, I'm free. I don't mind thumbing it. Do you know what I mean? Paying some petrol money just to get out of this fucking cold. Yeah, I'm back tomorrow. I'll tell you about attempted robbery on a security van that went stupidly wrong, and we look stupid, and it's a little bit, I think, a little bit funny. People might say just fucking stupid, but like I say, I do not care what people say about old Brian. I wonder how Bernard feels now that Mickey's got out and Bernard's always been sending letters to try and keep him in. That I never understood, really, because it wasn't Bernard that lost a member of his family. So what the hell has it got to do with him? We will see in his next 5 books. I guarantee I'll be in his books. We're talking about books now. I've got to tell you this. When I first done my first book, Bernard got in contact with me, as you know, offered to do it for me, and I turned him down. Then he got hold of my ghostwriter and put little threats that if I put his name in the book, he would prosecute me, which is fair enough. He's in his right to do that. But then the following week, he offered my ghostwriter photos to put in my book if it would help me. And I turned him down because I don't need Bernard's photos. I don't need Bernard's help. And I don't need Bernard's input. So, there. Goodbye, everyone. We will see each other soon. Bye-bye.